How do I do a feasibility study for a small project? The project, English, project, it is a temporary work that contains a group of assets and individuals in order to achieve a specific result or goal, and each project depends on its own life cycle that includes planning, implementation, up to the end of work on it, and also the project is known as thinking or planning something, as any project depends on the presence of people, money and machines. The feasibility study, in English, feasibility study, it is a set of studies that depend on the opinion of experts working on their preparation, and end in recommending the start of implementing a project or stopping work on it. Any economic feasibility study depends on the presence of information about the nature of the project, and this information varies between projects, because of its different types and objectives. The feasibility study is also known as the process of evaluating projects in order to contribute to determining the possibility of implementing them, estimating their financial cost, and realizing their ability to achieve profits. Before implementing any project, especially if it is small in size or capital, it is important to work on preparing a feasibility study for it, and the following is information about the main stages and special steps in making a feasibility study. The initial feasibility study of the project, it is the study that is prepared before the detailed feasibility study of the project, and aims to ensure that there are no problems that lead to the impossibility of its implementation. Therefore, the initial feasibility study is an exploratory stage to know the conditions that pave the way for starting a detailed feasibility study. The implementation of the initial feasibility study includes a set of steps, searching for obstacles affecting the feasibility study, such as the inability to establish a project somewhere, because of the prohibition of construction, or the establishment of projects on its lands. Studying special laws in commercial projects, such as restrictions or impediments to the import and export of materials between countries. Ensure that the proposed project idea fits the approved priorities within the local development plan. The project owner may consider investing in land, but it is not qualified or suitable for investment. Study the general economic situation, and local conditions such as social and political stability in the community, and ascertain the extent to which the objectives of the project are compatible with the objectives of the community. Determining the nature of the need for the project's products or services, by studying the market, the extent of demand for the project's products, the price ratio, the consumer trends of individuals, and other factors. Determining ways to attract employees and workers to work on the project. Putting initial estimates of the private financial costs in the detailed feasibility study, determining their compatibility with the private capital and investment, and knowing whether the project needs to prepare a detailed feasibility study or not. Starting the implementation of the project is the last stage in working on the study of investment projects, and it depends on studying the best possible and least expensive means in order to start the project, and it is also concerned with providing all the special requirements in this step, such as equipment, the executive program, and others. The completion of the implementation of the project depends on the existence of a timetable that contributes to the implementation of all the main special activities of the project. The economic feasibility study is characterized by a number of characteristics, including interest in the future, as feasibility studies are concerned with investment ideas that may be more than 1 year old. The contents of the feasibility study represent estimates and possibilities that may match or differ with reality. Therefore, the feasibility study is distinguished by its realism and accuracy of great importance, the completion of which depends on the presence of estimates based on the opinions of qualified experts in this field. A feasibility study cannot be carried out by a single accountant or financial analyst, but rather you need to have more than one person expert in preparing feasibility studies, such as financial experts, marketing experts, and others. The feasibility study is a comprehensive study. It seeks to find a balance between the objectives of the project and the general objectives of the community. The feasibility study consists of a set of interrelated stages and steps, and the results of each stage represent the inputs of the stage that comes after it.